Hello, hello, good evening, welcome in. Hello, Sir Jet. Hello, Rika. Alright, so we got a match today. We've got Psycho Esports versus Only Esports in the grand finals of the Shifters Cup. Alright. I did get predictions on, so we have 12 minutes left if you guys want to throw channel points in the predictions. We'll take a look at the lineups here. So over here for Only Esports, we got Crispy, Spiz, Beppis, Paul, and Vincenzo. Then over here for Psycho, we got Bad Pato, Bernal, Celino, Leo, and P. Castro. Alright. Just drop 2 starter bolts into your transmission bell housing. Oh no. Oh man, well, we're glad to have you here, Gab. Also, everybody can thank Gab that I'm even streaming today. Because if it weren't for this match and him pointing it out, I was not gonna go live today. But we're here, we did it. And hopefully, Psycho wins, because if Only Esports win, it's gonna be another match, because it's a bracket reset. And that's gonna overlap a little bit with some other shit I gotta do. But you know what? We're here for it. A 3-stream streak for Gab. Nice, nice. We're glad to have you. Alright. They'll win? I hope so. Let's take a look at the prize pool. Let me bring up this. So I'll probably make a video out of this, especially if they use some of the new stuff. If I can find... Oh, I forgot it. I got it moved up to the top. I don't know why, but it is. There we go. Let's slim this down. I got like 2 minutes, so I need to hustle. So here's the prize pool for this tournament. First place taking home $26.66. Almost $3,000, not quite. Second place gets $13.33, and then $666 to third. So the winner of this match, or if Psycho wins this first match, they take the first place prize. Only Esports would have to win 2 in a row against Psycho to take home the first place prize, because they are coming up from the lower bracket. But a pretty hefty prize pool here, especially for a community tournament. A fair bit on the line. Is the TTS not playing? Uh-oh. Oh no. We broke the TTS. I just got a very random gifted sub. Anyway. Surjet says, how am I finding the new hero? I have not played the game at all today. You've seen I did a couple of friendly challenges today in chat. That's literally the first time I've been on. I've been so busy today. And you already have it at level 12? What the hell? Tips Fedora Uwu. Oh god. I think that might be why the TTS didn't play. It was too cringe. You have not touched the game today? I'm in the same boat, Julo. I just logged in for the first time a little bit ago. I'm going to play more tomorrow. We'll do more tomorrow. And we're going to do more of the God of War game tomorrow as well. Don't expect any more, Twitch front page streams, though. That was kind of a one-time thing. It was cool, though. You got 5 1-stars on defense with 1 left to take. Nice. The viewer count was wild yesterday. Yeah, it was. It was pretty crazy. I've never had a promo like that before. Maybe we'll have another one again one day. We'll see. But I really did enjoy the game too, so we're for sure gonna finish that. All right. Also, whoever can go in first can go in. There we go. Speak of the devil. All right. Crispy is in with the first attack of the match. He's bringing in throwers. Let's see. Is he still doing the 1-tile thrower spam? Find out. Where's he gonna start? Oh, he's got a totem on the bottom, and there we go. He is indeed going to do the one-tile thrower spam. And this is after the throwers have been not... Well, I guess nerfed is the correct word, but they basically got reverted to that last buff, so they don't have that buff anymore. So if they could triple like this in esports mode, that'll be kind of impressive. But there we go with the wall break on the right side. We got the queen to funnel the far top right. Okay. It's going to push these throwers into that compartment. The healer's doing a nice job keeping things healed up. We got the troop launcher throwing these barrels of monkeys into the base. The Barbarian King to that top right as well. The overgrowth on the top side. Alright, it's going to cover up these fire spitters as the troops continue to move their way in. King's still going, Queen's still going. We got a druid over there helping heal the Queen as well. Throwers pushing their way to the core of the base. The town hall still standing for now. The long shot still going to town on everything around it. It's got another totem for the thrower on the bottom side of the base. So does the warden's ability, but he's got double gem, so it doesn't do anything. But he does have the king and the queen's abilities to use. I would assume it's going to be the ball and the typical queen, and it is indeed. The overgrowth wears off. Both fire spitters going to be firing away towards these throwers. They are doing a great job staying healthy with these healers, but they are also moving very slowly. And that long shot's still alive on the bottom side of the base. His booger's keeping it busy from the sneezy, but now the sneezy's dead. It's going to start picking on healers. He might be in a little bit of trouble, because at the moment he's got absolutely nothing to take down the town hall unless the throwers backtrack. I also just realized he had the new hero. I didn't even see it do anything. I wasn't even paying attention. Whoops. I'm getting worried about this town hall situation, though. This could be a very bad start here for only esports. Throwers pushing through the core of the base. We got the multi going down next. Long shot still firing away. Actually, everything's out of range now. But look at that. These throwers are low. There's the long shot picking them off. Scattershot helping out. Got a few more throwers to the top side, but they are falling apart one by one. And a massive defense to kick off this match. Nice try to Crispy. But man, what a swing and a miss. Good try, good try. Oh. Throwers didn't smash through like they did before. We win, let's go. We'll see. Also, I'll close the predictions after one more attack, although having an attack to lead the way like that kind of messes with things. But hey, you never know. Psycho could 1-star too. Don't hate me, Gab. I gotta keep things interesting. Gab's over there like, how dare you? You don't say things like that. However, if Psycho Esports also 1-star, especially in the next attack, that would make for good content. We lose to make people think we aren't perfect. Jula says, rip my 440 points. Uh-oh. Well, let's see what Psycho do to open things up from their end. CP Castro coming in here shortly. There we go. It is P. Castro coming in with Electro Dragons. He's also rocking the new hero. This time I'll pay a little more attention to that. He's got the Angry Jelly on the Duke. Okay. Starts off with a Flame Flinger from the bottom side of the base. Looks like an archer from the far left. Just trying to pick off some buildings around the outside with more archers and a minion. Okay. Just being patient, letting a few of these outside buildings go down. Flameflinger going to grab that Tesla and eventually get the mortar down as well. Sure. Let's see. What's next? What's next? Down goes the mortar. Perfect. Let's try to get this whole bottom area cleared out. Now we got the Archer Queen coming in from the bottom left. Got a couple of giants in the front. He's got an Ice Golem in front now as well. I should check the equipment. He's got Frozen Arrow in the Invis Vial on the Queen. What the heck? Why would he take the Invis Vial over the mirror? Maybe for the extra damage? Alright, that's interesting. You don't see the Invis Vial. For good reason, I think. Alright, well, he pops the ability. See, if he had the mirror there, the clone queens would be tanking for the unicorn. He wouldn't have lost the unicorn there. I still think mirror would be the way to go. But here we go. Let's see how the Thunder Chickens do. We got the Electro Dragons from the top left side of the base. A few more from the top right. Has he dropped in the Duke yet? I do not see him anywhere. I don't think he has. There he is. Okay. Or is that the one on defense? I think that's the one on defense. Never mind. No, you can see on the troop bar that he's still yet to be deployed. Man, these sweepers are they're just smacking these Electro Dragons back and forth. They're having a difficult time. We got the long shot still alive at the top side of the base. Pops the Warden's ability. It's going to keep that Electro Dragon to make sure that long shot dies. And we don't have a repeat of a 1-star as the Town Hall does go down. And here we go. The man of the hour, the Dragon Duke. He's got the new skin on him as well. The one from that right side of the base with the Angry Jelly. It's getting joined up with by that other Electro Dragon that's going to make him do less damage for a bit until that dragon goes down. Oh, I guess the Duke's going to go down first. He pops his ability as he finds a Seeking Air Mine. Still pushing his way across the back end of the base. Everything on the top left has died out. This is not looking like it's going to be a 3-star as everything fizzles out. Nice try to P. Castro, but they're going to be up a star early on. Try good try. It is going to be a defense for only Esports. Got a few more troops down here. I don't think he's going to get any more. It's going to be 83%. So there is a chance. Also, I will close predictions. Actually, they're going to close on their own in 50 seconds. I was going to say I'm going to close them before the next attack goes in. But if you want to get your last guesses in, now's the time. 88% only Esports. Julo! Just to make it a big gamble. Oh, I see the message now. Who put 7K on only? That was Mr. Julo. It's a big gamble. We'll see what happens. Nobody's well, I guess somebody else is taking his bet now. We got 3 and 3 on each side. Oh, there's somebody else. Elfie. Alright, that's closing up. And we got the next attack. Bepis. He's got to get his team back on track. They need a 3-star here to make up for that big mishap in the first attack. This is going to be throwers yet again. And we got the Warden from the top side of the base. Also, we do have the Dragon Duke again, so again, I'll try to pay attention to that. He's got the Shockwave. I think that's going to be the Dragon Duke's best equipment combo at the moment, by the way. That is also what I have chosen to use, because it's, I feel like it's going to hit more if it hits in a radius rather than a direct line, like the other one. Got the Flame Blinger at the top side. Working with the Warden here. The Warden tanking that Expo to keep that damage off of the Flinger. And once the Expo goes down, he can pull the Warden to whichever direction he would like to go. Looks like he's going to go left. Alright. Expo taking damage. Should go down here shortly. Come on, get the Expo. He got distracted by the Royal Champion. Come on, Warden. Stay focused. There you go. Alright, the Expo's down. The Flame Blinger is safe. And here we go, full send with the throwers from the top left side of the base. Get the Ice Golem to the far left. We're going to have the King and the Queen over there to funnel. Alright, here we go. And we'll keep an eye on where he wants to put in the Duke. Overgrowth in the core of the base. That's going to cover up the Bomb Hive. Everything else is kind of out of range, so that's the only possible reason he could have put that Overgrowth there. The heroes are getting kind of stuck on that left side. He's got a jump leading into the middle of the base. The throwers could walk out. The heroes finally starting to continue forward. Alright, they should stay on track here. Got a defensive Lava Hound with that new level. A few extra Lava Pups to deal with. Flame Blinger still going on the right side. Throwers are taking down the Town Hall, so we're not going to have to worry about that 1-star this time. Alright, King's still going on the bottom side. Queen's still looking good. She has her ability. We got the Dragon Duke from the right side of the base. We'll kind of keep an eye on him, see how much he gets. And again, they're opting for the Angry Jelly. I think the Angry Jelly still counts as a flying troop, right? So he's not getting the boosted attack damage. But, to be fair, the Angry Jelly does die fairly easily, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Pops the ability there. We still have the Jelly flying around. Actually, I think he's still angry, too. Yeah, he is. Still targeting defenses. Still have the throwers moving through the core of the base. It's not looking too bad so far. Super minions from the top side. Invis for the Duke. The jelly has worn off. I need that jelly to go down so that he can get the boosted damage output. Alright. Throwers grabbing the storage. We still have the bomb hive in the core of the base. That's not going to bother the throwers, though. The healers get them healed right back up. They're stuck on this wall, though, so they got to work their way into the middle. We got 24 seconds left to go. Not sure if he has enough time to get everything as the Duke dies. Only got a little bit of cleanup on the bottom side of the base. The throwers get through the wall, but now they got to beat another wall. And this one is going to be a time fail. I do believe that the throwers with healers can do enough damage to take out the remaining defenses, but not quite enough. Nice try to bet this. It is going to be a defense again for Psycho. Good try, good try. Oh, the pets don't affect it. I see. I wasn't sure. You're using the fire in the heart? I was thinking about the fire, but I don't know. I haven't seen it enough. I haven't tried it at all. I did 2 little friendly challenges before the match started. That's all I've done with it. Alright. It closed, yeah. Yep, channel points are closed now. 60-40 is what we ended up at. Elfie saw the points there and decided to try and go for that. Oh, Psycho's up next. If they don't triple again, it's going to be another opportunity for Only to catch up. And here we go. Bad Pato is in with the next attack. And he's bringing Root Riders. What? What's he doing with the blimp here? Is he doing a Super Archer blimp? No, he doesn't have clones. Is he doing a Blizz? I think he might be doing a Blizz. Look at that. Drops in the Super Wizard. They took damage right away from something, but down goes the Town Hall very quickly. Another Invis, gonna grab the storages. He wanted those Wizards, obviously, to go to the left. They're not gonna get anywhere near as much value on the right side. Rip the Blizz. He was really wanting to get the Clan Castle, the Fire Spitter, the Expo, but instead they went and got a storage. Oof. Well, here we go. Let's see if we can make up for that. Got the Root Riders coming in. We got the Warden, the healers. Let's take a look at the equipment. Alright, pretty much standard stuff. We do have the Dragon Duke again. And that same equipment combo has been pretty consistent. It's got the poison down for the Lava Pups as the Hound pops. Stay zoomed out a little bit so we can see where the Duke's going to come into play. We're going to Overgrowth on the left side. It's going to cover up the Fire Spitter on the left and the Bomb Hive in the core. There's the Dragon Duke from the top right side of the base. Does he have the Angry Jelly? No, this time it's going to be the Phoenix. Okay. Also, I misspoke earlier. The pets apparently do not affect the boosted output of damage for the Dragon Duke like it would with a baby dragon, so it's not quite as sensitive. So pets are fine. Healers are going to be taking a lot of damage from the multi-Inferno Tower. Pops the Queen's ability, drops a freeze in the core, trying to keep these healers alive, but they are getting low. Fire Spitter's hitting a couple of them. They do stay out of range there. Oh my goodness, that Fire Spitter's firing all around like a crazy thing. And they do go down. 2 healers down, 1 healer left, which is not going to be enough. Where did the Root Riders go? His army seems to be missing. Down goes the Dragon Duke on the top side of the base, and this is going to be a pretty big defense here for Only Esports. Both these teams kind of struggling on offense here in the first few attacks. Nice try, though, to Bad Pato. It's going to be a low percentage. I think it's very safe to say Root Riders are not the way. That's a very off-meta attack at this point. Good try, though. I didn't even see where the Root Riders went. They went into the core and then gone. Blizzard is back. Honestly, that would have made such a big difference if that Blizz had hit what he was trying to hit. Because he would have not had to deal with the Fire Spitter. He would have not had to deal with the Clan Castle. What else is there? He might have gotten that Rage Tower down as well off of the Ricochet. He probably would have had the Rage Tower down. So that value difference would have been really big. That was really unlucky the way the Wizards pathed. This gamble's a real gamble. I know. Like, it was a good defense for Psycho to start the match, but They're leaving that door open for only Esports. Also, the percentage right now, 29.6 to 32. So only Esports have a decent percentage lead. But we'll see what happens. There's still quite a few attacks to go. What equipment are they using for the Duke? So far, it's been the Heart and the Shockwave. I don't know the real names for them, but I think you know which ones I mean. It doesn't look like people are opting for the Breath of Fire. Which I would agree. I like the Shockwave as well. Stun the defenses. And you can't go wrong with the Heart. Because you get the healing and then you get the death damage. I think that one's a no-brainer. But here we go. We got Paul coming in with the next attack. And he's bringing the Super Bowlers. The last time we watched these two teams, we've seen some Super Bowlers, I believe 3-star if I'm remembering correctly. Let's see if that can happen again. Starting off with that Warden Walk on the right side, we'll take a quick look at the hero equipments. No Dragon Duke on this attack. He's sticking with the regular stuff. And very typical equipment. No Fireball here, just a regular Warden Walk. He's going to clear out that right corner. And he's got the Flame Flinger here as well. So his goal is to get the Expo taken down. And then let the Flame Flinger do its thing. Oh, but the Dragon Duke on defense is pulling that Warden around. He's going to go with a Rage and an Invis. And he drops in a Totem. Okay. Very interesting. He's going to be able to get the Expo taken care of. Finally, the defensive Duke does go down. Alright, we got the Queen from the right side. Just going to pull the Warden back to the right. It looks like he's going to send... He's got regular wall breakers down the middle as well. Okay. You don't see people use regular wall breakers too often, but that's pretty safe for that outside wall. Jump down the core. And it's full send. Let's see how these Super Bowlers do. The healers are going to move up, right? I think. Some of them do. Most of them do. One healer's staying back for the Queen. Nice Warden's ability as well. Keeps everything covered. Keeps it all healthy. Super Bowlers still trying to push down the middle. Taking the jump spell. No, actually the King takes the jump spell. The Bowlers are still kind of wandering around. Pops that King's ability in the core of the base. Is going to open everything up. The Bowlers coming back into the core. The healers are... kind of just all over the place here. Seems really random. We do have the healers regroup on the Bowlers, though, which is what he needs. Got to keep those Bowlers alive. The Royal Champion coming in now from the top side of the base. Oh my goodness, the Spring Traps went absolutely insane on that Royal Champion, and she is dead. Yikes. And so are the Super Bowlers, and another big defense in this match. Now we get a little Wizard Walk on the top side of the base. And an Ice Golem beating a wall because walking around to the other corner is too much work. And I think the Flame Flinger just opened up on the bottom side, so we get a few more percentage points. But man, still another huge defense. Sheesh. Was that a Rage that he... Or that must have been a Super Valkyrie. I don't know. Good try, though. Got the Heart at 18 and two other things at 12 right now. Nice. Hello, Rhonda. Being capped by Blue Ore. Being capped by Blue Ore again feels refreshing, I bet. I haven't upgraded anything yet. I need to get on and mess around with it a bit, but busy, busy, busy Sunday. Tomorrow shouldn't be so bad. Now, apparently, I gotta fix TTS because I don't think that played. What a war. Base builders are earning their money today. Back over to Psycho. It's still very much anybody's match here. Whenever they're ready, their attack window is open. Alrighty. What else is there to really see? I guess the new hero is really the only new thing. Well, that and the Raven. I don't think we've seen the Raven yet. But it's possible because I haven't really been paying that close attention to the pets. But no, I don't believe we've seen Raven. I imagine that's going to be much more along the lines of an air attack. Here we go. Season pass is meh. I still need to get my gold pass. But we have a Zap Throwers attack coming in now from Leo. What is he going to zap? He's got 7 lightning spells and the earthquake. This base looks very similar to one of the other bases we've seen. Actually, this looks almost identical to that base that they did the Blizz on. Interesting. We got the queen from the top left side of the base. Trying to keep an eye on the core to see what goes down. Are they using the exact same base in multiple accounts? He zaps out the monolith in the core of the base. Okay. So far, so good. Queen's still doing her thing on the top side. The healers keeping her healthy for the most part, but he might need an invis here soon. And there it is. The invis comes down. Queen walks back to the other side. It's going to need another invis here to make sure the queen... Okay, nope, she's fine. Never mind. No invis needed. We got the throwers, and everything's making its way into the base. A couple of sneaky goblins for the funnel. The queen and everything else should go in on the corner. We got a log launcher to help open things up. You have the Dragon Duke on offense yet again with the same equipment that we've been seeing so far. Nothing crazy on the hero equipments. No ravens. All right. Down goes the defending king. He actually died very quickly there. All right. Got the, what is that, the king from the bottom side of the base. He's got a druid to help keep him healthy for a little bit. Log launcher still opening things up right down the middle of the base. Got the overgrowth on the right side. We got the poison spell down on the furnace. You have to get through the lava hound, but with all these throwers, the lava hound pops so quickly. I think if you're going to go hound, you really are better off going with an ice hound on defense. The lava hound's not really doing a whole lot for these guys on defense, which is ironic because defense is doing really well in this match overall. And we've been seeing, I think, a lot of lava hounds. Defensive rage going off for the fire spitter. So now the fire spitter's got some boosted attack power. And I missed the Dragon Duke again. It doesn't look like he did much. So I don't think we missed much. I'm just watching the throwers slowly but surely make their way through the base. They do finally get to the town hall itself. Down it goes. 2 stars secured. So Psycho Esports remaining in the lead. But can they finish this one off for a 3-star? If they can land a 3-star at this point in the match, that would be massive. But I don't think it's going to happen on this attack. It's nothing but the throwers left. They are so incredibly slow. What is the warden doing? He's not following the throwers, but that's a good thing here for Leo. Okay, never mind. The warden doesn't know what it wants to do. Oh, he's just doing his own thing. He's ignoring the throwers. And now he's going back to the throwers. If the warden had kept doing his own thing there, that actually would have been really good for Leo because he needs a split. But only 20 seconds left. This one's going to fall just a little bit short. It's going to be a time fail again. Nice try, nice try. And we still have no triples in this match. Yo, Pinball with a 5-stream streak. Welcome in, Pinball. Actually, is this a time fail? I might have misspoke. That thrower's not looking so good. I might have misspoke. Regardless, it's a defense. And only Esports are still up a star. Did I say only Esports? Psycho Esports are up a star. I knew what I meant in my brain. I just don't think my mouth said the right thing. And here we go, not wasting any time. Vincenzo's in with the next attack. A 3-star gets his team back in this match. And puts pressure onto Psycho. Let's see if he can make it happen. We got a Warden Walk from the right side of the base with an Angry Jelly. No Dragon Duke on this attack. Oh, he's got the Frosted Flake on the Royal Champion. That's something we don't really see very often. And everything else is pretty standard. No Ravens again. Still no Ravens in this match. Alright. I don't know who the base builders are for these teams, but they need a raise after today. Holy cow. I wasn't expecting to be this far into the match with no 3-stars. Especially with these teams that are playing. They're all very good players. Got a Yeti on the top left. He did open up the wall leading into the monolith compartment. It is Super Bowler Smash again. I didn't even realize that. Warden did a nice job on the right side. Got that entire compartment for the most part cleared out. Is he going to go for that air defense as well to make sure these healers don't get sniped? It looks like he is. And down it goes. And here we go with the bowlers from the top side of the base. to send the king and the queen full send from 12 o'clock. Got the jump spell right down the middle. Siege barracks to the top left. Royal champion coming in from the top left as well. We'll see how well her frosted flake ability does, because like I said, we don't really see people use that. Alright, still got the super bowlers moving down the middle. Town Hall is going to be picked up here shortly. No one-star concerns at this point. King's ability going off. We keep seeing the jump spell being used basically where the king's at. It might be better to do a slightly earlier king's ability and then a deeper jump. But that's just me. I'm not a pro attacker. There's the frosted flake going off. Actually freezes up the revenge tower. Does it do it long enough? Oh, he drops a freeze as well on the headhunter that came out. Okay, the queen got distracted. Didn't take the revenge tower down. Come on, queen. Come on, queen. The bowlers come in. Down it goes. Alright. That's the only problem I have with the frosted flake. I think it has potential, but the freeze effect does not last very long. And it really doesn't feel like it lasts long when you're attacking. However, this army is not looking so good. We still have the super bowlers, but the healers are gone. And we still have all the heroes on the backside of the base. This is going to be another defense. Nice try to Vincenzo, but still not able to come away with the 3-star attack. Rip. 69 though. Oh, he had to go pick up more buildings. Rip. Longer than a freeze spell? Yeah, but it's still pretty short. Especially for something that's an epic equipment. I mean, it doesn't need like a huge buff. I feel like another couple of seconds and it would be used a lot more. Frosted Flake's ability. It's okay. Maybe one day we'll be able to say, they're great. But not today. Because it's not. Nice try. Elfie waiting for your payout. Well, we're still looking for a 3-star somewhere. Already 7 attacks into this match. Hello, Coffee. Good evening. Whenever they are ready. You're about 11 days away from max walls. Hey, congrats. That is a very long grind. I got a lot of walls to do. I'm a lot more than 11 days away. You'll have to change your name to just Coffee. Here we go. Next attack. Bernal coming in with the throwers as well. We're seeing a lot of thrower love, but not a lot of 3-stars. Let's see if Bernal can get it done. We've got the Angry Jelly on the Queen down here at the bottom side of the base. Frozen Arrow again. That's the second time for today. We do have the Dragon Duke making another appearance. We'll see how he does as well. Invis on the left. He's keeping the Invis on the left, trying to make sure this Queen paths to the right. Wants to get the Revenge Tower down as early as possible. Invis on the Queen to keep her from taking that damage. Giant Bombs are going off the damage. The Queen's ability goes off. He drops the recall, but he has lost the Giant. Oof. Alright, well, we got the CC troops now to deal with. A couple of rocket balloons and an ice golem. And some headhunters, it looks like. What's next? It's gonna poison the CC, try to deal with that on the corner. Okay. It's being patient. We're almost a minute into the attack already. And there we go, we got the Queen back in with the Warden and healers. Ice Golem, Barbarian King to the far left side of the base. Also, that's a Barbarian King skin that I don't think we ever see. That's kind of a unique one. Log launcher from the far left to try to make sure we can open up towards this Town Hall compartment. Because that isolated Town Hall can be very risky. And a 1-star here would change the entire war. So you don't want to do that. Got a totem to tank for the monolith for a few seconds. Log launcher still working in. Needs one more log after this one to open the walls, and there we go. Walls towards the Town Hall open up. Throwers can move in, make sure they can reach that Town Hall. Overgrowth on the back end of the base covers up that bomb hive. It's going to freeze the multi and the defending Queen as well. And there we go. Town Hall secured. 2-star locked in. Can he connect with the triple? Because that would also completely change the war at this point. If he can 3-star, that essentially locks in a victory for Psycho Esports. Still has the Warden's ability, still has the Dragon Duke's ability. Dragon Duke on the top side of the base. The Warden's ability doesn't do anything. He's got double gems on. There we go. Pops the Duke ability. Still flying his way in. Okay. The Duke does have the Phoenix as well, so once he goes down, he can come back, do a little bit more damage. Throwers still pushing their way through the core of the base. It's looking good, but he's only got 36 seconds left to go. The clock is ticking. We'll see if he's got enough time to get through everything. Throwers are going to be stuck here for a moment. They got to get through the wall. Actually, the wall's low, so it doesn't take them too long to get through. Alright, 23 seconds. It's going to be very close. Oh my goodness, that tornado trap is so huge for defense right here. That tornado trap is actually clutching up the defense, and it looks like he's going to fall short on time. Or is he? 10 seconds left? 7 seconds? It's going quick. The throwers are moving. Down goes the storage on the left. 3, 2, 1, and it's a 98% defense. That tornado trap just absolutely saved the day for Only Esports. Sheesh. Man, that is such a bummer for Psycho. They cannot catch a break. Oh my goodness. If that tornado trap didn't go off, we had that. Oh, 100%. Back over to Only Esports. This is their last attack of the match. They have to triple for a chance. And then they can still lose if Psycho can hit back with a 3-star. But let's see what happens here. Or maybe a 2-star, depending on percentage. But we'll see what Spiz does first before we get into speculations. Not speculations, but I guess predictions. Warden on that left side. What does he have on the Warden? Has he got double gem? He does indeed have double gem. Same equipment for the Duke. Oh, he's got the pony with the king. First time today. Probably the only time we'll see it today. Alright. So keep an eye on the king with the pony and the Duke and see how everything does. It is throwers again. The attack variety from this match compared to the last time we watched these teams play is significantly worse. It's been a lot of throwers today. That's okay. We'll see how they do. Throwers coming in from that bottom left side. Got to get through the defending Duke. Which with the throwers there, that doesn't seem to take very long to do. Flame Blinger's still going on the left side. Okay. Keep an eye out for where the Duke comes in. He does have the Angry Jelly on the Duke again. That poison on the furnace out of the defensive clan castle. Everything's still walking down the bottom side of the base. We got a wall breaker in towards the Town Hall compartment, but it hits the spring traps. And down goes the wall breaker. We got the Duke and the King coming in from the right side. The Duke's going to take on the defending Prince. That air defense hitting the Duke. There's the King hopping the wall with his horse on a stick ability. Alright. I mean, the wall was open anyway, but he was still able to go straight for that air defense, which helped keep some damage off of the Duke. He's trying to cut this path, and it does look like the throwers are finally going to cooperate and move down the core of the base. Got the Town Hall locked down. Got the jump spell leading down the middle of the base. King's still going on the right side. He's already used his ability, so the King will be going down. He does have the Phoenix, though, so he can come back for a little bit longer. The Duke's already used his ability. He's going to be going down. Alright, we got one rage spell left to use. As throwers push their way into the middle of the base. Can they reach everything on that top side? I'm not sure if they can or not. They're getting the multis down, but they have no healers. Where did the healers go? Oh my goodness, down go the throwers, and down go the hopes and dreams of this attack, getting a 3-star, and it's looking like Psycho are going to come away with the win today. All they gotta do is 2-star their last attack, and they will be taking the victory. Nice try to Spiz, but no 3-stars for Only Esports today. It's all defenses. Now let's see if Psycho can get a triple. They got one last shot. They need a 2-star to win. 3-star for bragging rights. Don't say that. Only throwers. Yes, too many throwers today. And they're not even doing very well. So rip the throwers. But hopefully the performance of the throwers assuming they're performing this poorly across the board for players, encourages a bit of variety. Because if it's not working, yeah, probably try something else. Or maybe that's just me. But it looks like it will be just one match today. So, assuming Psycho win this match, we will be raiding out after this next attack. I do apologize for a super short stream today. But we'll be on for longer tomorrow. Like I said, we can thank Gab that I even streamed it all today. Alright, who is last? Let's see. It's gonna be Celino. Alright. These guys are getting a big payday as well. Assuming they get their 50% 2-star right here. Which, I mean, it is one of these bases. It is also going to be throwers yet again. This time with zaps. What are we going to be zapping out? Shouldn't zoom in. I want to make sure we can see the whole base. There's the king. He's got ball and snake. Typical queen, typical warden. Zaps on the top side. I was looking at stuff, so I didn't see what it was. I could assume it was a ricochet cannon and some other stuff. But here we go. We got the warden from the right side of the base. I wasn't expecting him to lead with the zaps. I figured he would start the warden and then zap. Rip me. But you guys could go back in the VOD and see what it was if you're really curious. But for now, let's see how this warden does. Just doing a little warden walk. Set the funnel. Typical things. Okay. The storage down. Being very patient. No Raven again on this one. We haven't seen a Raven all day. So it seems like the Raven is not popular in esports. Which is also not surprising. Alright, trying to get through the Duke on defense. He's kind of a tanky boy. And down he goes finally. Alright, what's next? Get through the multi-archer tower. He's got the ice golem coming in. Looks like he's going to pull everything down towards the defending barbarian king. And there we go. We got a bunch of throwers coming in. Volsyn from the right corner. I'll be surprised if he doesn't switch to a log launcher here. To try to go for a safer... Okay, as I'm talking about it, he does it. I was going to say to go for a safer Town Hall takedown. Because even if it doesn't open the way for the throwers themselves, the throwers can clear enough stuff out of the way that whatever's inside of the log launcher should go down the middle towards the Town Hall. But there we go. We get all the walls opened up. Throwers are still moving through. They're slowed down to the poison, obviously. We got the king on the bottom side of the base. Skelly spell down there to do some distracting. And actually, the throwers should go right on in for the Town Hall now. There we go. So we don't have to worry about that 1-star, assuming they can get this, the long shot taken down. They are slowly but surely getting him down, and finally, the long shot's dead. The Town Hall is secured. Now he just needs the 50%. And a couple more buildings. There it is. The victory is secured for Psycho Esports. Question is, does this attack have enough to go the distance? Can he get the first 3-star of the match? Or are we going to go a whole match without seeing a single 3-star? The Duke on the top side of the base goes down. That Super Yeti is actually stealing the healers. That's not ideal. Super Yeti's going to walk across that top side. We still have a monolith on the back side. We only got 20 seconds left. This is not going to be a 3-star. So this is going to be a very defensive match. 10 defenses and 1 1-star. And Psycho Esports take the victory. We'll see the final score and the final percentage as this one wraps up. Because I am curious where the percentage landed. Both of these teams had low percentage attacks. It's actually still doing really well. If it wasn't for time, I think he had that. But there we go, 85% from Celino. And a victory for Only Esports, 84.6 to 75.8. So Psycho ended up taking a fairly decent percentage lead after all. Nice try to Only Esports. Look at the defenses. My goodness. Well, that's not going to make for a good video. Unless people really like watching, you know, defenses. Looks like a time fail. I would agree. I think it's a time fail. But there we go. It's a 3-star. Hello, Selena. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. I was lurking in your stream earlier. I'm getting very close to redeeming the VIP over there. I'm very close. Alright, like I said, I apologize for the super short stream, but I do have to head out there, so we are going to raid someone. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll be back tomorrow. Take care.